New York City Mayor Eric Adams's political future is in jeopardy after the Department of Justice's sudden decision to drop the federal charges against him.
The drop charges have led to this unprecedented moment. The mayor is fighting for his political survival.
It's time to move forward.
The move sparked an exodus in New York City Hall and among career federal prosecutors overseeing the case, with some calling it a quid pro quo.
I know nothing about the individual case. I know that they didn't feel it was much of a case.
Here's a look at what we know so far. In September, federal prosecutors charged Adams with 5 felony counts, including bribery, fraud, and soliciting a contribution by a foreign national.
There's no corruption. This is not a real case. We're going to see everybody in court.
They allege that he funneled illegal political contributions from foreign nationals, in this case Turkish nationals, into his campaign war chest. And at the same time, he was accepting free hotel stays and flight upgrades in exchange for doing official acts.
That was before Donald Trump won the presidential election in November. In January, Adams attended his inauguration.
Some of his critics said that was calculated, that he was doing that to curry favor with Trump in the possibility that maybe he could get a pardon.
On February 10th, under new leadership appointed by President Trump, the Justice Department suddenly ordered Manhattan federal prosecutors to drop their bribery case against Adams. In a memo, the acting Deputy Attorney General said the pending prosecution unduly restricted Mayor Adams's ability to devote full attention and resources to the illegal immigration and violent crime in the city.
This was unusual because the Justice Department said that they weren't looking at the merits of the case. What they were focused on was the mayor's ability to conduct immigration enforcement.
The move triggered a series of resignations among top prosecutors, including acting Manhattan U.S. Attorney Danielle Sassoon, who said she remained baffled by the rushed and superficial process by which this decision was reached.
She protested, and she basically said, I don't agree with this decision. It's not based on the merits of the case, and she did not want to go forward and say the charges should be dropped. Instead, she chose to resign.
Adams appeared to simultaneously ramp up his efforts to combat illegal immigration in the city.
New York City is considered a so-called sanctuary city, which restricts how much cooperation it provides the federal government in its immigration action. But the mayor met with Tom Homan, President Trump's border czar, where they discuss more cooperation between the city and ICE.
If he doesn't come through, I'll be back in New York City, and we won't be sitting on the couch. I'll be in his office, up his butt, saying, where the hell is the agreement we came to?
One of those things was allowing ICE agents to operate on Rikers Island, which is the city's largest jail complex. Tom Homan has said that it was critical to be on Rikers Island because it allows them to conduct investigations.
In City Hall, Adams has faced fallout among his own administration. 4 deputy mayors announced their resignation on Monday. Adams's political future now lies with both New York Governor Kathy Hochul, who has the power to remove him from office, and the federal judge overseeing his bribery case. The judge ordered the mayor and federal prosecutors to explain how the Justice Department reached its decision to dismiss the charges. Hochul met with top Democratic leaders to determine whether he is fit to serve.
There's been calls for his resignation and removal.
Eric Adams has got to go. Hey, hey!
Even some of his allies have questioned whether or not he can really lead the city now that these charges have been dropped.